Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute. Want to make sure the stream's coming through all right. All right, looks good on YouTube. Feel free to interact in the chat as we get rolling here. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. All right, looks like we're good on Facebook as well as YouTube, so good to go. Yeah, so in mourning over my delusional thoughts about Auburn's season, you know, got pretty manhandled by Texas A&M yesterday, so could have been, yeah. I talked myself into thinking we were better than we were, apparently. But good game from the Aggies, and hopefully we can right the ship this week. But also played my first pickleball tournament this past weekend, and I don't know if any of you are into pickleball, but you should be if you're not. What's up, Michael? Good to see you in the chat. Um, hey, Derek. But yeah, got smoked in doubles in pickleball, but picked up the bronze in singles in my skill level, which sounds probably better than it is because there were only 5 participants. But hey, what are you gonna do? What's up, BCD? All right, so we'll get rolling here. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody who bought in. Give a quick rundown of how we do things. 572 cards in 1960 top set. Every spot gets a card. So this one's got 8 graded cards, and so low to mid grade, mostly in that VG-EX range, and EX even, but with some outliers, of course, including a couple of the stars, which I noted in the listing. What we do is we take our however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. So we'll randomize it. Number of times we'll determine here in just a minute. And we'll paste that randomized list of names right next to this checklist. Whoever's name comes out in spot number 1 gets early win. Whoever comes out in spot number 7 gets the master and mentor, and just so, and so on. Yeah, last ditch effort. Dan Mullen's not going to make it long, Cubs fans. But yeah, so what we won't do is we won't read through all 572 spots. What we will do is read through a couple dozen hits and show those live on the broadcast and post up a sorted list as soon as the broadcast is over. Congrats to Elliot Muir on Facebook for winning that free spot in tonight's break. Give one spot away in every broadcast we do that is 100 spots or more. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Those are the only ones I've been able to figure out so far. Maybe I'll get more hip and get more social media presence at some point, but I doubt it. All right, so without any further ado, let's get rolling. We got 23 people in the chat, a few people interacting already. So let's go ahead and get, let's see, 1960. Let me think of numbers here. So let's do numbers between, and when I say between, so between 7 and 11. So 7 and 11 count. The fourth number in the chat is going to be how many times we randomize this list. We do use random.org's list randomizer for all of our randomization purposes. Oh, wow, that was fast. So let's see, we got 7, 9, 7, 7 it is, number 4. Sooner D. I assume that's, let's see. Yeah, so fourth number, 7 times. All right, so we'll get rolling. Feel like our chat's been a little slower than that lately, so appreciate y'all hopping in there. All right, so we got our good deal, Derek. Yeah, I was like, I think that's Derek, but I thought I saw Derek on another chat. But anyways. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's like, wait a minute. I thought Sooner D was Derek, but Derek was on Facebook. Okay. Anyways, so time change, was nice this morning, but I'm a little sluggish tonight. I'm always sluggish on Sunday night, it seems, but even more so. All right, so here we go, 7 times. So here's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here we go. So we got Nick Periscondo on top. Got Carl Knudsen on bottom. Paste that there. Make that a little wider. Make it a little bigger. And this a little smaller. All right, first hit we'll look at. Master Mentor. Goes to Carl Knudsen. So got Mays and Rigney there. Ernie Banks is next at card number 10. Goes to Mark Odenwelder. Of course, horizontal design classic on 1960. Brooks Robinson, card 28. Goes to Mark Odenwelder. Nice start to the break there for you, Mark. Whitey Ford, card number 35. Goes to Matthew Walker. Al Kaline will be next. I'll go ahead and show you that back design. 1960. So season highlights are fun, along with a little cartoon and year and lifetime stats. So K-line number 50 goes to Roy Grosbeck. Maz is 55. Goes to Joey Plumley. Bob Gibson. It's Gibson. It's just gorgeous centering. Nice card. Gibson 73 goes to Matt Reinhardt. Nellie Fox, card number 100. Goes to Rich Anton. Fork and Knuckler Face and Wilhelm. Goes to Pat Gillespie. So the giveaway, I asked on social media, asked what was people's favorite non-Hall of Famer card in this set, and Jim Cott came up a lot. I didn't actually go through and count because lots of different people came up, but Cott was definitely one of them. With a rookie here at 136. Goes to Jason Shepard. Of course, lots of people didn't actually read my post because they get in the habit of just posting the favorite card just to get the entry in because it's a lot of words. What are you going to do? But I get it. So 148 got mentioned a lot, even though Mr. Yastrzemski's certainly in the Hall of Fame. Yaz rookie goes to Mike Skelton. This is an SGC 4.5. It's a nice crease-free example. There you have it on the Yaz. Then we've got Rival All-Stars, Mantle Boyer, PSA 4 here on card 160. Goes to Mastaloni. Willie Mays, card number 200. Who is crooked in his little holder here. Actually, you know what? That's like one of those bigger Topps card holders. The card is not small. The holder is large. See, holder's large. So Mays, card number 200. Goes to Troy Golombisky. Killebrew, 210. Goes to Jason Jennings. The manager cards are always cool in 1960. Got Walt Alston here at 212. Goes to Jason Shepard. Murtaugh led the Pirates to World Series Championship in 1960. Goes to Jeremy Marquand. Mound Magicians. Goes to Kevin Porter, another favorite multiplayer card out of the set. Luis Aparicio, 240. Goes to Derek Feaster. We got Stan the Man, PSA 4 here on Stan, coming in at 250. Goes to Rob Webster. So a really nice, clean example. A little harsh on the grade. Probably wouldn't have sent it in if it was just going to get a 4. But what are you going to do? Yeah, John, you just missed Stan the Man there. Dick Grote. Let's see, 258. Grote was one of your MVP winners in 1960 for NL MVP. Roger Maris won AL. Grote goes to Joseph Cerullo. Robin Roberts is 264. Goes to Gerard. Gil Hodges is another popular card. Doesn't get a ton of love, I guess. Hodges looks like he's having a good time, though. Goes to Joey Plumley. Hank Aaron, card number 300. Goes to Alan Keyes. Richie Ashburn is 305. Goes to Kenneth Barnes. Willie McCovey, 316. Goes to Nicholas Periscondo. So PSA 5 here on McCovey rookie. And then Roberto Clemente is 326. Goes to Michael Fickle. Koufax. Goes to Kevin Fiedler. And then here's that AL MVP, Roger Maris, 377. Oops, sorry. Can't show Maris yet. Almost skipped the Mick. Who you know. He was a pretty good ball player. Didn't win the MVP in 1960, but you know. There we go. There's our focus. PSA 4 here on the Mick, card 350. Goes to Joseph Cerullo. Huge break, Joseph. Congrats, man. Good stuff. Now we get to show Maris at 377. Goes to Todd Casista. There you go, Todd. Good break to get back in on, man. I saw your comment on Facebook that you're happy to get back in one, so good to see you getting a hit too. Right, we're about halfway through, I believe, with the hits we're going to look at. So 1959 World Series commemorative run here. Game 4 goes to Eric Peters with Hodges winning homer. I'm actually gonna slide this just a little so we can get a little bit more camera view there. Then the champ celebrating goes to Mark Witowski. Wilhelm, 395. Mr. Rob Webster. And then Bobby Richardson, who was your World Series MVP in 1960. Goes to Derek Peaster. Now Richardson won the MVP, even though the Pirates won the World Series in 1960, so that one doesn't happen too often. Ed Matthews is 420. Goes to Fred Mastretta. Warren Spahn. Another big Milwaukee Brave. Goes to Alan Keys. Second time I said your name, Alan. Congrats. Orioles coaches. Orioles made it to, or were runners up in AL. So thought I'd show a Orioles focus card. Of course, the coaches cards kind of have that floating head feel, which is a little odd. Photoshop in its early stages, of course. This one goes to Jason Shepard. And here's the Pirates. Goes to Jason Taylor. There's our free spot. There you go, Elliot. So congrats on hitting that Phillies coaches card. Not a standard card, but hope you enjoy it. Add that to the collection. If you don't follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, make sure you do that. Get in on those free spot giveaways on all our breaks that have 100 spots or more. Drysdale goes to Alan Keys. Alan, coming up big. This break did have a 10 spot limit, so those of you getting multiple hits, that's pretty sweet. Yogi goes to William Greibel. Greibel? Greibel? Well, there's a Yogi for you, William. Frank Robinson, 490. Goes to Greg Kutrice. Duke Snyder, 493. Goes to Jeremy Marquin. Ted Klazewski. Goes to Rich Anton. Then we're going to jump all the way up to the All-Star subset. Let's see if I got these in order. Okay. So jumping all the way up, lots of high numbers through here, worth the price of admission. So don't just toss those in your common basket. Willie McCovey making an appearance in the All-Star subset as well as the rookie card. Okay, there's McCovey. And that goes to Gerard. Got Nellie Fox coming up next, going to Mike Dillon. Here's the back design, a little more narrative format with a bigger cartoon on your All-Star subset. And there's Mr. Fox. Ed Matthews is 558. Goes to Kevin Zelko. And Luis Aparicio goes to Eric Peters. Ernie Banks goes to Joseph Cerullo. So Joseph adding to the hits for the night. Al Kaline goes to Michael Fickle. And the Mickey Mantle All-Star PSA 2 goes to Alan Keys. Alan, huge break, man. Congrats. Congrats. And congrats to Joseph taking home another big hit with the Mays All-Star. We got Carl getting the Roger Maris. Hank Aaron goes to Joey Plumley. PSA 4 here on the Hammer and Hank All-Star card. There he is. And then last hit we're looking at here is Don Drysdale. Goes to Dave Ciataro. So there you have it, folks. That is the 1960 Topps complete set group break. Appreciate everybody buying in. Appreciate those of you tuned in. Working on a pretty big post-war mixer, mostly late 50s through the 60s. All Hall of Famers, stars, mostly raw. Have a couple of graded cards in there, so keep an eye out for that later this week as long as I have time to finish that up, because it's a little bit more documentation intensive than just a set break is, because got to go through and document every card. So I'll have that checklist up before the break goes live, just so you can see what you're buying into, and so on. So appreciate everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. This is Burl signing off.